Hello everyone, welcome to our next section of. In this part, we are going to learn about the precipitation and its type. So what is precipitation? You have already learned in the smaller classes what is precipitation. That means here we are going to learn about the rainfall. How rainfall is occurring? We know that when the temperature is more, the atmospheric temperature is more, what will happen to the air? Air will also become hot and it will blow up what? Then the water vapor will condense, then it will precipitate in the form of rainfall. So there are three types of rainfall. First one, it is convectional rainfall, orographic rainfall and cyclonic rainfall. So today we are going to learn about these three types of rainfall. So in that first one, that is convectional rainfall. Convectional rainfall is occurring mainly in the equatorial regions. So what is equatorial regions? That you learned in your smaller classes about the thermal zones. Are you remembering about that one? Torrid zone or tropical region, subtropical region or temperate zone and frigid zone. So and in this, among these three, the tropical region, that means the equatorial region, convectional type of rainfall is occurring. That means near equator. The equatorial region, that means the regions which lies in the near the equator or through which all places or the regions equator is passing through. That region we are calling it is equatorial region. So what is the speciality of the convectional type of rainfall? The convectional type of rainfall will occur, first of all I already told that it will occur in the equatorial region. In equatorial areas, the surface will get more heat and the air also will get heated. Then when air will get heat, what we can see? It will become lighter and it will blow upward. The air cools down when it reaches in the upward, because we know that in the higher altitude the temperature is very less. Then we know that in that region the moisture holding capacity of the air will be less. Then condensation will occur. Then what we can see? It will precipitate in the form of rainfall. In equatorial region, this type of rainfall is occurring in the afternoons. So it is also known as 4 o'clock rainfall, and it will come along with thunder and lightning. And in equatorial region, this type of rainfall is occurring. What is the reason? Temperature is more. Why temperature is more in equatorial region? Because the perpendicular sun rays are reaching there. So in equatorial region, convectional type of rainfall is.
So this is a diagram of convectional rainfall. In equatorial areas, the surface gets heated because of the sun's heat, and the air near it also gets heated. As it gets heated, it spreads and becomes lighter and moves upwards. The air cools down when it goes upward. The moisture holding capacity of cold air is less. Consequently, condensation of the water vapor occurs and rainfall occurs.
Now, the second type of rainfall is orographic type of rainfall. Orographic rainfall now we can see in India mainly. That means most of the part of the world orographic rainfall is occurring. What is the rainfall is occurring due to the influence of barrier. Here, barriers examples, mountains, hills are the barriers. That means the wind is blowing from the sea or lakes and it may obstructed by the mountains or hills. So what we can see, in the windward side there will be more rainfall, and the opposite part of the barrier we can see very less amount of rainfall. That is because that is leeward side of the wind, or we can call that region is receiving less amount I'll explain this type of rainfall with example of a diagram.
So this is a diagram of orographic rainfall. Winds coming from lakes or seas are moisture laden. They are obstructed by the high mountain ranges coming in their way. They start going upwards along the slope of the mountains. The temperature of these winds drop and condensation occurs and rainfall takes place. Thus, because of the obstruction of the mountains, this type of rainfall occurs. The windward side of the mountains, that means this region from where wind is blowing or the moisture laden winds are blowing, their orographic type of rainfall is occurring. Then the windward side of the mountains gets more rain. Amount of vapor in the air reduces after crossing the mountain and the moisture holding capacity of the air increases. The leeward side of the mountain gets lesser rainfall and hence this area is identified as rain shadow area. Here you can see the cross profile of Maharashtra and rainfall. Textbook page number 45, figure 5.5b. If you are observing this diagram, you can see that in the western part, southwestern part of India, Arabian Sea is located. And from there, moisture-laden winds are blowing towards the Indian mainland. So here it is mentioned about the moisture-laden clouds are there. And it is moving along with the wind. And here we can see the Sahyadri hills are obstructed this moisture laden wind. So because of that, the moisture laden winds or the clouds, it is moving upward. So while it is moving in the higher altitude, it is its moisture holding capacity it is reducing and condensation is occurring. Condensation is occurred already and the precipitation is occurring there. So, and due to that, rainfall is occurring in the windward side of the Sahyadri hills. That means Sahyadri hills are occupied or located in the Western Ghats, and afterwards the wind is blowing or it crosses the mountain, and there we can see that decrease in altitude, increase in moisture holding capacity. So the moisture holding capacity of the air is increasing, and there mainly the evaporation process is occurring, and again it is moving to the Maharashtra plateau. So if you are observing this diagram here, the western part of Sahyadri hills, that means the Konkan region, you can see there we are receiving more amount of rainfall, but in the eastern part of the Sahyadri hills, that means there it is receiving very less amount of rainfall. So here we can see the Maharashtra plateau. So we are receiving the orographic type of rainfall because it is a rain shadow region or the leeward side of the wind. So it is a rain shadow region. And again, if you are observing the diagram, the moisture holding capacity it is increasing, and we already learned that from the Sahyadri hills, from this side to up to the Maharashtra plateau, we so here this region we can see the evaporation is mainly occurring, and again the wind is blowing there, and while moving it is a moisture holding capacity it is reducing, and less temperature or low temperature we can see. So condensation is occurring and it is precipitating here. That means lower lands in the east. So in that region we can see again rainfall is increasing and there is no obstruction. Okay, so in this manner orographic rainfall is occurring.
So I hope all of you understood. Now the third type of rainfall, it is cyclonic rainfall. So what is cyclonic rainfall? It is occurring due to cyclone. So what is cyclone? Cyclone is the specific air formation when the pressure at an area is lesser than the surrounding regions. Okay, that means the air will blow always from the higher pressure region to low pressure region. So here what we can see, in a particular area the pressure will be less than the surrounding regions. So a specific air will format or a specific air formation will be there in the regions where less pressure than the surrounding regions. So that air formation we call it is a cyclone. How cyclonic rainfall is occurring? Air from the surrounding regions come towards the center of the cyclone and it start moving upward. As it it is moving upward, the condensation will occur, then it will precipitate in the form of rainfall. This type of rainfall is known as cyclonic rainfall.
Now you can see the diagram of cyclonic rainfall. Cyclone is a specific air formation when the pressure at an area is less than the surrounding regions. This is called cyclone. Air from the surrounding regions comes toward the center of the cyclone and starts moving upwards. As it rises, the temperature of the air reduces, condensation occurs, and rainfall takes place. It rains in areas over which the cyclone passes. Cyclonic rainfall occurs more in temperate zones, and cyclone's area is also quite extensive. Comparatively, cyclonic rainfall occurring in tropical regions is limited in extent and it is stormy in nature.
And what is speciality of this rainfall? It is stormy in nature. So I hope all of you understood the three types of rainfall. And this type of rainfall is occurring mainly in India. Orographic type of rainfall is occurring. What is the reason? There are a lot of barriers. In the southern part, we can see that Western Ghat and Eastern Ghat, and in the northwest part, Aravalli range is there, and same manner in the northern part we know that Himalayan mountain is there, and in eastern part Garo hills, Jainta hills, etc. A lot of small hills are also located. So due to that, in India overall part we know that in India we can see orographic type of rainfall is occurring. So all of you understood the topic. Write a short note on three types of rainfall. Thank you.